Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of Xulima. We just entered Devonia. Let's see here. Devonia, home of another tower. Probably, honestly, all of this is probably, it's just, all of that is Devonia. That's a lot of stuff. Another mausoleum? Not sure about this one. I think this one is just in the wrong location. It's supposed to be down here. But there appears to be another one. There appear to be two separate ancient ruins. I think this entire path here might just be referred to as the Path of the Ancients. There is another teleporter. Tower, as I already said, there's of course Darthanos' castle, and the town of Devonia behind it, I guess? And another temple. And, well, past the town might be the port, maybe? That we use to travel to all of these various islands here? Okay, anyway, we'll find out if we just keep exploring. We do have encounters here, I believe. Yes, great number. Right, in fact, I ran into some thieves. Yeah, we got some... last time, that is. We also got more thieves here, and we also apparently have the leader of all the bandits that roam the land somewhere in this area. Let's see if we're facing anyone new here. That's just a burglar in the back row? That doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, the bandits are the ones to worry about, even though the last... Huh? Oh! No, not everyone's completely full, never mind. It's really hard to tell sometimes just from looking at the bar, because it just... Whether it's full or empty, you can't really tell. If it's completely empty, I guess, or only if the character is actually highlighted, you can tell that it's transparent and clear and not blue, but I can barely tell where the line is between, you know, mana and no mana. So just glancing at them and not actually paying attention to the numbers, yeah. That's what you get. Okay, well, there's a problem, because these guys can potentially deal a lot of damage. Nice crit. Can you summon anything useful? Not really. So summon something useless then. I mean, the good news is that they haven't done anything yet. Okay. I would like those things back, but I guess it's also not a huge deal. If those things actually get stolen. Will he bleed to death? Not quite. Not quite yet. Maybe no? Yes, actually. Okay. I should have attacked the other one. Some food stolen. That hardly matters. Magic potion, though. And the small ones definitely run. Yeah, let's focus on this one. Okay, there's some bleeding, but only from one of the weak ones. Some gold stolen, but that guy is just gone now. Torch stolen, healing self stolen, okay. More food. I guess we've just been getting lucky with the dangerous ones not actually using their shurikens, which is the thing that actually hurts a lot. That guy's probably dead, right? Yes, very dead. Okay, he stole something, immediately died. That's what I like to see. You know what? Kill this guy, because he's actually successfully stolen something from us. Probably also kill these weak ones. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's 15 bleeding. That's not as bad as I remembered, but I suppose it obviously adds up if you let them. You probably focus on the big guy. Yeah, with a nice crit. Like that. Can you take that one out? Sure can. Ah, come on. Okay. That's a total waste, but there you go. Now, if this guy doesn't run, we're good. Okay. And we're good. Well, that was a little bit awkward. Yeah, there's all the stuff. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. I guess that's all the stuff that was stolen. I guess I never... Yeah, I suppose normally encounters will never drop more than 8 items, but they will still give you more than 8 items if more were stolen. So that's good to know, even if the UI is a little bit overwhelmed with that. Why did our torch go out? I don't know. Is that normal? After you exit an encounter? Anyway, speed, and let's go back to balancing, I suppose. Yeah, sure, why not? We have 10 skill points, yes. 10 skill points, that's good. Access. We want to get to that max level. I also really want to start investing in armors, but we are also getting pretty close to maxing out perception. Less close to maxing out these. But I don't know. I question whether we need more knowledge of herbs, honestly. We're getting 3 and 4 units all the time per pick. I guess at this rate, getting this to level 30, we would be getting 5 or 6 or something like that. Yeah, that's better. But does it really matter that much? Bunch of terrains. I mean, this is also only like a small percentage, but we are going to be exploring those more extreme environments, and this is very cheap to increase anyway. I do like the idea of this, but I'm just not going to invest 3 skill points in that. Honestly, these are so cheap. What am I even worried about? Immunity, same thing. Fast reflexes, armors. And there go all those skill points that I paid tens of thousands of gold for. But that's fine, I guess. I'll save some. I mean, really, we need to rest. Or we can fight another combat, like the one we just did, awkwardly without any mana. Depending on the enemies. If it's more thieves, I suppose it can be done. I feel like we got kind of lucky. I feel like previously, when we were fighting those guys, you know, back when we first started encountering them, they used to steal something and immediately run away. I don't know why none of them did. Village of Devonia. Village past the actual castle, though, right? Oh, yeah. These aren't even enemies on the map. Like, I'm probably just one step away from triggering some sort of encounter here. Maybe not one step. Castle Devonia. The army of Darthanos. More than 100 men of the army of Darthanos guard the gates to the fortress. It will be impossible to get past them without someone seeing you and fighting with them. And fighting with them would be suicide. You decide to look for another way. Except... Halt! You have entered the fortress! Archers to your places! And is it just... instant death? Probably, right? More than 50 archers surround you with their bows drawn. Before them, a troop of soldiers begins to encircle you. Wait! We have not come to fight! Liar. Don't move! Throw down your weapons! Very well, we cannot resist you. The soldiers throw you in chains and lead you to the dungeons of the fortress. There you are left in a dark cell where the cold soon begins to make a dent in your spirits. On the second day, a tall and burly man opens the door to your cell. Judging by his crown and armor, you know that you are talking to the Lord of Devonia, Prince Darthanos. Beside him, 2 great beasts salivate as they look at you. Oh, you're ugly. So, you are those who have killed my brothers, a pathetic rebel now dying in my fortress. After 2 days without anything to drink, you find it difficult to respond. Let us out of here, Darthanos. I am the Herald of Golod, and he will not permit you to get away with this. Really? Threats? In this situation? There is still time for you to be pardoned if you let us go and give us the key to the temple. Ha ha ha! The Herald of Golod. And what has he done to help you escape here? Well, admittedly, nothing apparently, but he has helped us in the past. He can. Sometimes, I guess. What will he do while my beasts devour your bodies? Let's find out. Darthanos makes a gesture and the beasts lunge forward to attack. You wait for something to happen at the last moment, for some divine miracle to save you, but nothing happens. You feel sharp fangs biting into your flesh and crushing your bones. Nice. What a pleasant last thing to feel. Although probably not the most unpleasant thing our unfortunate party has felt over the course of this adventure. Okay, we're now an Odendro. I don't know if that's a compliment, but thanks, I guess. Yeah, honestly, it's nice that there was that little interaction, and not just an immediate game over screen, but yeah, obviously. That was the foreseeable ultimate result. We should be? Ruins of the Heroes... what? No, what? Heroes? Doesn't say heroes here anywhere. The Ruins of the Northern Ancestors. There you go. I don't know what I was trying to say, or thinking, or... so we went straight to these, and past these. I guess we gotta go south past the tower to get to these ancient ruins at some point. But if the ruins are here, then the portal should also be very nearby. Difficulty balance? Sure. That's the exact same encounter. So I'll just deal with those off camera. Hopefully it's gonna go just as smoothly as the one before. Also, we should probably just go ahead and rest. But you know me, I can be really stubborn for absolutely no reason. Oh my god, that was so incredibly close. I mean, look at 12. 27 bleeding, inches down to 5 hit points, and that's only because I sacrificed a scroll of regeneration, which turns out heals immediately, or maybe that was just pure luck, with the weird way, both damage and I suppose also healing over time ticks happen. I don't know. Either way, yeah, this was rough. I absolutely should have rested. That would have been so much easier. Anyway, made it through on the 3rd attempt or something. Yay. And I didn't realize Gaspar died. Wait, how did I not realize that happened? I'm so dumb. I was apparently just not focusing on him at all. Whoops. Well, that sucks. Yeah, okay, you know what? Never mind then? Yeah. Never mind. I don't want to rest for 24 hours just to fix that stupid mistake, so we'll just go ahead and rest before doing any of that? Why? Yeah. Why do I do the things I do sometimes? I don't know. There. Now we can do this, and it's still not actually gonna be that easy, but I suppose if we just blizzard a few times, most of these guys are... or the weaker guys are just gonna die eventually. I guess I'm pivoting over to this guy now. Might as well summon something. Do some more of this. There, the weak guy in the back is dead. Not that he was ever a problem. And second freeze didn't really come in handy. Oh, the fireball is nice though. That is certainly nice. Yeah, still attacking the middle guy, I suppose. I don't know. For now, we don't need the healer. But yeah, as I thought, the multi-shuriken throw from these stronger thieves can really be bad. Because obviously, well, 15 or so bleeding on every one hit will just add up really quickly. Because it just... that does not go away. I also can't talk today, but it's not very promising at all. There we go. Thankfully, well, I mean, unfortunately, one of the 2 people hit was Kithara, who is really not someone who can take that kind of punishment. So maybe I'll just go ahead and summon that healer after all. I guess I'll cast yet another one of these. Yeah, you know what? There you go. Nimona can take care of the bleeding. We'll focus on taking out this dude. There we go, the bleeding's gone. And I think now I'm just in mana preservation mode, which should be fine. Okay, so stealing stuff from our summon somehow. I don't know how that works, but you know, don't worry about it. Might as well use some mana since we're full anyway. Yeah. Okay, I'm just stealing some food and money. Really no big deal at all. Especially if they never actually run. There you go, yeah, that's all that was ever stolen, I suppose. And we get some shurikens back. More shurikens than we used. So I could have actually been much more generous with those. Well, that was that. Right, I already sneak peeked at these demons here. As I was running back to get the encounter. Well, I saw them. That's what I mean by that. Obviously, I haven't done anything else with them. Okay, you guys are both down to half mana, but that should be fine for one encounter. Those are not the worst kind of demons, so we should be okay there. Go for more con. You can always go with a little bit more con. Meditation is also getting to its max level there. Immunity, sure, let's see though. Fireball, I mean, brittle armor. Target defense decreased by 10. I don't know how much that is. I mean, we have defense values in the maybe like 60s to 80s or so on our fighters. But of course, I have absolutely no idea what enemy armor values are. And how much of a difference a reduction by 10 would even make. Of course, that is level 1, so there's more potential. But that being said, that costs 40 PP for the first level of the spell. That is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Have I ever used Thunderstorm? I don't think so. Probably completely forgot that I had that and didn't even put it on my quick bar. Let's level that up a little bit more. Cost goes up from 40 to 50. I mean, yeah, but that is supposed to be my absolute killer spell, right? So it's okay if it's expensive. And the damage does go up significantly, so that's good. Let's not worry too much about it. And of Flames, Incinerate Air, we have both of those, and rank 1 should be perfectly fine for them. So, honestly, we don't really need that many points on her, do we? I mean, I'm curious about the brittle armor thing. I guess I might as well get it, so I'm gonna save some extra points for that. Meanwhile, I suppose we can just increase some more immunity. Could start on... maybe not bodybuilding, that's just not very efficient. Maybe fast reflexes? That's cheap anyway. Might as well. I guess. Is that worth it? I really don't know. But it's only gonna cost 1 to increase from here on out, so... sure, why not, I suppose. Icy Touch, I never used that. No, there's no reason to use that. Well, yeah, no, there really isn't. The group version against, well, groups of enemies is really nice. Mostly for the group damage at a, at a reasonable PP cost. The added freezing effect is a nice bonus when it happens, but on a single target I'll just go for max damage or wounds or, you know, I suppose armor reduction eventually, and not for a chance to freeze. Well, it's not a chance, it's a guaranteed freeze, but then we can also just guaranteed, you know, lightning stun. Okay, anyway, I think that's good enough for now. And you're already at 22 con plus equipment bonuses. You're still so weak. So, yeah, I'm gonna invest a little bit more. Meditation. You have no immunity. You're the only person with no immunity. Whoops. That being said, let's see here. Next level. Right, light heal is maxed out. Mend bleeding. 4, regen 3, greater heal, cure wounds 2. That is really not very useful in itself, but it's the stepping stone to the next level, so it's required. Bow 18 instead of 16. Right. Yeah, sure. Herald's Light. I keep forgetting what these are. Speed and Initiative. I mean, speed is good. Initiative less so. But I guess another level is in order. Wait, that's only +1 on each, actually. That's not great, is it? That seems kind of bad. Initiative is only for the opening turn, right? And then speed is how quickly your turns keep coming up over the course of the fight. But +1? That just doesn't sound like it's gonna make any difference. So I don't know about this one. Destiny, duration. I guess I do want to increase this, and we have the points right now, so it has felt mostly sufficient as is. Like, summons have been, you know, have reached the end of their natural life cycle a handful of times at most, ever since I put any levels into this. So surely an additional 5 seconds means that we will never really have to worry about this again, right? That's what I'm going to assume. Herald's Power. Yeah, kind of same, although now with Fireball and Greater Heal, I guess maybe mana is a bit more of a concern. More life is always going to help, to some extent. Maybe more so than a couple points of armor. But yeah, 1 point of speed, I don't know. I just don't know about that. It doesn't sound like it's going to make any difference. You know what? Let's finally unlock immunity for him, I guess. It just doesn't feel right that he's supposed to be the only one who does not even have that at all. Okay, that was a lot of ado about very little. Where's the teleporter at? Is that actually past those demons? Ruins of the Northern Ancestors. I mean, according to the map, I guess it's supposed to be kind of exactly right here. Oh, let's just deal with these guys. We've dealt with them before. It's just Zoskuras. Is that what they were called? I guess so. Ha-ha. Yeah, I remember that laugh for sure. Sure, man. Do we just freeze them? Do we have lightning here? Well, yes. Lightning, but not Shocking Touch. Ever used Shocking Touch? I'm not really using Sparks anymore, unless I'm down to, you know, so little mana that I can't cast anything else. Flames is still useful. Fireball, yeah, can be useful. This obviously is my absolute staple. Yeah. Also, we actually still have an open slot, so might as well. Thunderstorm? Sure. This is hardly the fight to use that in, but I just want to see it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It's just the same lightning effect that we've seen applied to 3 enemies at once. Not particularly shocking. But there it is. I guess I'll just proactively summon Nimona here. Okay. They cause wounds. Okay. Sometimes quite a few at once. But wounds really, yeah, well, I mean, if they stack up, they can be bad, of course, especially as we've seen with some recent boss enemies we've been fighting. But for the most part, it's just, you know, well, on our party, it usually, I don't know if I've ever seen wounds stack up to an extent on my warriors specifically that it's really become a big problem, or it felt like it. I guess typically fights don't last long enough, or, you know, so far fights against enemies that can cause wounds haven't lasted long enough for that to become a problem, and then I can just take care of them out of combat. With spellcasters, even a single wound seems to increase the chance for spell failure dramatically, so that is a different issue. Let's attack this guy. Well, actually, I suppose I could have gone for this one. Damage over time. Yeah, let's just attack one more time, and now they're definitely gonna die. I mean, Nimona can technically take care of the wounds. I wouldn't mind if she did, in this case. Maybe now that there's literally nothing else to do, no damage to heal, she actually will. We'll see. Except someone might take damage. Yep, sure enough. And there's some more wounds, and immediately she heals, even though he was barely missing any health. Okay. But yeah, these guys are really no problem whatsoever. Northern Ancient Ruins. The north ruins of the Ancients have been invaded by the surrounding jungle. Judging from the multitude of noises echoing from within, it does not seem that the ruins have been entirely abandoned. Who now dwells between these fallen walls? Who indeed? Cure wounds. You first, because spell failure is unfortunately a thing out of combat. Yeah, no damage whatsoever. Mana is once again mostly depleted, but I'm probably stubbornly going to try to make it through one combat. Getting stung. Hello. Seriously though, where's that portal? This map is so absolutely inaccurate. I guess it suggests that certain things exist somewhere in the general greater area, but where exactly is anyone's guess. Oh well. Guess I'm mostly gonna worry about this big guy here because of fireballs that can make people burn. The little ones can't do that, I think. Also, this guy chose not to. How nice of him. Yeah. Ooh, crit fail. I love it when my enemies do that. Okay, wonderful. Oh, what is that? Inscription on the stone altar. On the stone altar you find an inscription in an unknown language. You can only make out a few letters. N-E-E-N-W. I mean, that's north, east, east, north, west. N-E-E-N-W. Do I have to write that down? It's probably... yeah, it's a map note, so... no, I don't have to note that. Someone died here. Of something. Find hidden gold. Don't mind if I do. Okay, this is not actually an entrance to the ruins. Ruins of Northern Ancestors. Wait. The ruins of the Northern Ancestors, not the Northern Ruins of the Ancestors. Is that what it said before as well? Some food, more demons. Okay. There's a tougher version of those guys we just fought. Okay, and the roaming demons as well. No mana, huh? Let's see how this goes. I mean, I literally just saved. I save all the time, so, you know. If it doesn't work out, we'll just rest and try again. Okay, so we're not quite done with the fight, but we are winning. I mean, in fact, yeah, we're almost done here. Hadn't even realized that this guy was down to 1 hit point. A really weird thing is happening here. I keep trying... At first, I thought I just somehow misclicked, or the game, I don't know, falsely registered my click, but I've been trying to... Well, first I wanted to have Oron switch over to Gowlin's position so he could attack this guy here, because from his position he couldn't reach him. So I clicked to switch with Gowlin, and instead... yeah, well, Oron switched with 12, who was in her default position. And I thought, wait, what? I didn't misclick. And then I tried again, and again. You tried to switch with Gowlin, and it just doesn't. It switches with the person behind him instead. Like, I mean, I can switch with anyone else, just fine. Oh, not with Gaspar. What is going on? That has to be a bug, right? What could possibly cause this? Huh? You can switch with Githara just fine. I can switch with the back row manually if I actually choose to do so. Gaspar can switch not with Gowlin, but with Oron behind him. Yeah, no. Okay. No, I didn't mean to! Oh no, I wanted to wait for Gowlin's turn to have him switch positions. I'm sure I could freely do so. That was just bizarre. I don't know that I've ever noticed that happening before, and I can't think of any intended mechanic that would cause that to be the case, so... Weird glitch? I guess? Weird. Okay, anyway, yeah, made it through that one. Without any real issues. We're gonna rest. So, I guess I didn't even have to take care of that wound, but there you go. Speed and... Did we still need more agility? I think I kind of fixed the agility problem for now. But we're only barely above the required amount for our current weapon, right? So I should definitely aim for at least, well, I mean at least 26, 27, maybe even 30 agility to be on the safe side for, you know, the foreseeable future. As much as I would like to invest in more strength, I think I'm gonna go for a bit more agility, just to feel safe. Right, weapon is maxed out. So what do we do with all our points? Just kidding, there are obviously plenty of things. First, Rage. Steadiness is another 10% for the next level. There you go. 30% stun time reduction, that's... I wonder if that's already enough to make a difference against that mummy. I really want to have my revenge, and mostly because I know that whatever comes after it is going to be a lot more doable, because it's not going to have... I mean, it's almost certainly not going to have just a stun lock, you know, guaranteed stun lock ability. Anything that does not literally stun us with every single attack, and is also super fast, which mummies, of course, famously are, is not going to pose that kind of, you know, difficulty. So we should be able to hopefully get a good, you know, get a good few enemies after that mummy until we hit the next roadblock. But yeah, I don't know. 30% might not be enough to cut it, but we'll see. I feel like that is enough to at least give it another shot. Immunity, reflexes, weapon master, that's the one for extra attack rating, yes. Yeah, maybe weapon master. I don't know if I ever checked how many levels there are for weapon master. I'm guessing at least 10, maybe a lot more. Probably not all the way up to 30. More immunity? Sure. Let's see, how much is it actually? Also, where is it? Weapon master, that is a full 30. Okay, never mind. That's a lot of extra points. A lot of extra attack rating to gain. I mean, it's 17 at level 5. I think it's been increasing by 3 for each level. Yeah, so I could do the math and figure out where we're probably going to end up, but does it really matter? It's just going to be more than it is now. Steadiness, yes, does go to level 10, so presumably a full immunity to stunning, which would be nice. Not quite there yet. Okay, yeah, we need to restore our mana, but can we do that for free if we finally find that teleporter? Now we're firmly inside these actual ruins, aren't we? So the teleporter just is not where the map says it is, but that's normal. I mean, it's supposed to be somewhere south of these ruins, so if these are the ruins, then it could be around there, actually. Yeah, at this point we're definitely moving deeper into the actual ruins. What is happening here? Weird terrain. Oh, also I missed this person. And their platinum sheet wind cap. Speed and agility, probably not really useful to anyone. Well, definitely not to a front row. To you, maybe? Oh, no. Absolute protection. And power points. And strength, con, agility. Three more armor. I guess the strength does not matter for him. Although it does contribute to overall carry weight for the party. More speed though. A little bit more agility. Less constitution. Maybe? Wait. Oh. He needed that extra strength to use this. I guess? Yeah. Or something. So never mind. It wasn't really much of an upgrade anyway. More of a side grade. Oh, there's the teleport. It's literally right there. Okay, and of course we have to make it past another one of these groups. Can we do that? We absolutely can. No problem. Guess we'll see if that weird glitch happens again. If it was a glitch, I don't know. But yeah, I'll deal with these off camera, of course. Well, I mean, we made it through fine, but we were taking quite a bit of damage here, so I wasn't really going to experiment a whole lot. I just, you know, towards the end there, I moved a few people around just to see, and it worked fine. So, I don't know. Still don't know what that was all about. Probably just some random glitch. But with this game, who knows? We're actually starting to see some serious experience here for finding the portal. Although I suppose, I mean, yeah, no, it's a decent amount. I mean, might as well go to Velgarn. I don't know if we've spent a whole lot of time resting enough for any of the shops to have updated their inventory. But I guess while I'm here, I'm gonna have a quick look. 8 hours rest, yep. That's gonna make it nighttime.
Good day, sir.
We don't really... Well, we have this thing to sell, actually, which I guess turns out we don't really have a use for. Even if it's not absolutely terrible, that's also not great. Brustinium is way worse than what we have. So, no thanks, but I don't remember seeing this before. Demon Slayer Claymore. Unsurprisingly, good against demons. Which we are currently fighting, but I don't like the idea of buying this just to fight, you know, a particular type of enemy, and then to have to switch back anyway. So, thanks but no thanks. Oh, you know what? I was absolutely considering doing a thing. And since this shop has new inventory, I guess there's a non-zero chance that So will others. We have not a better crossbow, unfortunately, but at least it's a crossbow that's not absolutely terrible. Just, yeah.
See you soon.
Worse than what we have. I was gonna say I'm too lazy to check other equipment, but I should at least take a look at the usual suspects. Shields could be decent. That being said, so the thing I'm considering is to give Gowlin a two-handed axe instead of a one-handed one, and see if he feels significantly weaker, if he's gonna, you know, if his survivability seems to go down drastically just from losing out on, I guess, some extra protection from his shield. I mean, okay, to be fair, that is 24 armor, because he's actually using a relatively heavy shield. Plus a shield, in contrast to a weapon, does actually provide extra stats. So he is missing out there. But two-handed weapons deal so much more damage, and maybe more importantly, or as importantly, secondary effects, wounds in this case, that it might just be worth it. I mean, his damage is okay, but the wound effect is, you know, against tougher enemies is often completely absorbed by their resistance, so that he ends up, you know, often not even giving them any, which sucks. Ice protection, ice protection. Hero ring. We can find a use for this one. I mean, we already see a use for this one right away. Strength and Constitution. That's what he already has. Well, yeah, that's straight upgrade for her, so we'll be taking that. Money is hardly an issue, unless we decide to buy something like this for 8,000. Holy moly. Yeah, it's protective, but it's... Well, actually it's protective, but it's not even super heavy, because it's light. Huh. Interesting. Really interesting, actually. Can you actually use that? You absolutely can. Easily, in terms of carry weight. That would make, you know, more than make up for the armor lost from unequipping the shield. He would be losing even more stats, but that being said, his current vest does not provide a whole lot. You know what? I think we're actually taking this. Never mind. Good thing I took another look, huh? Now, what about you? Are you gonna take his old shield? No, actually yours is lighter and more protective. It doesn't have the stats though. So... I mean, maybe? If she can? I don't think she can. No, she's only 3 points away from being over-encumbered. She actually has 96 defense, okay. Ooh, the highest in the party. I guess the shield does help, doesn't it? If it provides 29 of those points. Okay, hold on. That puts you at 132, but don't get too excited because we're losing these. That being said, that puts him still at 105. Plus we have this here. I was going to give him this instead of... Which one, actually? Extra strength or extra agility? I guess I'm gonna go for extra strength. I did not consider stat requirements for two-handed axes, but he should be fine, right? With way over 30 in both strength and agility, but I'm gonna go for more strength. Wait. I'm dumb. They both give strength, never mind. So more constitution. Right? Sure. Now we have these two. Strength, agility, strength, constitution, just constitution. So, more strength. And you have resistances and +1 to everything. Or you could have 3 strength and agility. Energy doesn't matter. Speed, I mean, speed matters, but speed is already good. And your hit points are also good. So... I guess go with that one. Strength and agility, strength and agility. Yeah, okay, I think...
Need a new weapon?
We're now good. I mean, I'm kind of banking on actually getting that two-handed axe. And before now, suddenly none of the shops have any. Even though it feels like they always did. Whenever I didn't actually need one. I mean, I suppose I'm holding onto the shield for now. Even if it's also kind of weighing me down a little bit, but it's fine.
See you soon.
Yeah, we'll check some more shops. Didn't expect that to be what we would be doing. In fact, I have absolutely no idea where the time went. 46 minutes? Like, I mean, okay, yeah, these last couple of minutes, sure, I've been doing a lot of shopping and, you know, wondering about level up choices, all things that are incredibly interesting, of course, and, you know, things that I should absolutely do on camera. I mean, I kind of skipped things like that in the past. Today I didn't, I guess. I don't really know. I don't plan these things.
Welcome to my store.
That is a one-handed axe, of course. It's also only silver? Like, what the heck? Get that out of here. Galadorn fiber. That is just... Ooh, hold on. That's technically better. That's not just technically. 3 more damage, 1 more wound. Is it worth it? Is the real question. It does add back that 3% crit fail chance, but I don't know. We don't really critically fail that often. I don't really think that's much of a factor. It is a little bit more damage and an additional wound. Yeah, I think I mean, I took it.
At your service.
We see upgrades, you know, so rarely that I feel like I need to, you know, go ahead and grab it when I see one. Galadorn katana. Keep forgetting. That's exact. Wait, no, that's a katana, right? Not the claymore. I suppose I've decided to go with the claymore instead of the katana. Because I guess it kind of makes sense because not everything bleeds. Most things do. But yeah, I don't know. You could probably do some math and min-maxing and spreadsheets and determine whether just, you know, dealing more straight-up damage is mathematically superior to, or statistically, you know, superior to applying more bleeding damage over time to those things that are susceptible, but, you know, whatever.
Greetings.
Galadorn axe? Of course it's one-handed. Naturally. That's what we already have also. Galadorn. I don't know that we've seen anything better than Galadorn for weapon materials. Maybe not.
Goodbye.
It would really kind of suck if we ended up not finding a two-handed axe now. That I'm specifically looking for one. Where haven't we looked? Karaga. Karaga? Yes. Wait. Well, we haven't looked in Karaga because there is nothing to look at. I meant Veriskal. That's the one. I think. Oasis? Yes. Grab some free food. Merchant is over here, I think. Maybe. Yes.
Good day, sir.
Please? That is not an axe. There are no axes here. Get out on flail. Two-handed flails, because of course. But I want her to have a shield. I could give my whole front row just two-handed weapons and say screw it. You know, screw defense, go all offense. And it would probably be okay. I mean, now with the new armor, I feel pretty good about Galen's survival. I mean, he really only lost a few stats, but actually gained more armor in exchange. And he should theoretically gain a lot more damage. But, well, only theoretically for now. Crossbows are just so rare, but, well, we did get an upgrade there, so can't complain. I guess I kind of stopped looking at other equipment, didn't I? Colossus, Guardian...
Goodbye.
That's all the towns, right? Check Velagarn, Cunovarn, Oasis, Varuskel, Rosmora. Yep. That's all of them, until we unlock Devonia, I suppose. I don't know if I could just rest for a couple of days in a row, if that works. I don't see why it wouldn't. But I guess I'll just keep going like this. I mean, we have this new armor now, I suppose. We have a ridiculous amount of armor. And as soon as we find a two-handed axe, really any two-handed axe of an appropriate quality level, we'll just start using that. Until then, I guess not much has changed. Oh well, that's a bit disappointing. I really wanted to check that out, but we will. Sooner or later. Well then. Let's see if we can make a little bit more progress. Before I go back into the ruin, let's see here, Devonia. I want to keep following the main road and see where that leads us. Oh, hello there, mushroom. Oh, more demons, of course. What is this here? Runes of Northern Ancestors, of course. What does the map suggest? And it's all suggestions. Okay, so technically, I guess the entire area here, it only shows the ruins icon like this, but all of this is just the ruins. The entire area outside the Temple of Velvet, I suppose. Which, as far as we know, is locked and inaccessible to us, but I guess we probably still want to explore those ruins. And the road should head into Villak. Possibly an area of it, a section of it that we can survive, that is not just going to outright kill us. And who knows, maybe we don't deal with Darthanos now. Maybe we have to actually make our way all the way around and take the sneaky path to some sort of side entrance of Angel's Castle and deal with that guy first. I mean, as far as we know, unless there's a way to sneak around through the ancient ruins and into some side entrance, you know, into Devonia City, then there's just no way into this place. Because the front is guarded by 100 soldiers, right? So, yeah, maybe something will change after we deal with Ovengel. Who knows? First, we got these guys. Ooh, that's a nice mixed party with two of those PP suckers who I hate for obvious reasons. Also, suddenly we're at 54 minutes. Time just absolutely speeds past at incredible speeds. Yeah. Did I mention that I have lost, at some point, lost all ability to speak coherently? Which is great. Great when you're trying to record a Let's Play, or, you know, just talk. I'm going to pause this and deal with these demons somehow, because we've seen all of these plenty of times before. Okay, that fight was Annoying, as expected. Dealt with those mana drainers first, of course, and then the demon who kept pestering us with fireballs. And yeah, so obviously we were drained of some mana, not all of it. 8 wounds though, yeah. Galen was hit pretty hard and was basically unable to hit anything. Well, he mostly just tried to attack the imp, which is already difficult to hit to begin with. Okay, now for her, there's a thing that I want to do. Well, there are multiple things, I guess. First of all, we have plenty of points, so yeah, more for weapon skill. It's definitely in order. There's one thing... Aura of Protection. Duration 1 minute. I mean, 1 minute is pretty good. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that's a decent duration. It is pretty cheap. Defense and evasion for nearby allies increased by 4. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but we can increase that for free by 1 level. And, you know, it's been recommended that I check it out. And it is party-wide. I do like that. Well, not party-wide, but, you know. It is, so long as we stay in our current formation. Greater heal. That is going to go up to... Well, actually, the cost is only going to go up to 34, and I would max it out, and it would be even better for an emergency heal. Might as well do it now, while I have the points for it. You know, spend your money while you have it, before it's gone, and all that. Meditation for 2? It's some extra mana, sure. Meditation 10. Yes. It's totally okay. And we should be okay for 1 more combat. No problem. Free food. Okay, the road makes some twists and turns that are absolutely not indicated on the map whatsoever. Soldiers of Darthanos. Difficult. Difficult? That's a rare difficulty rating to get, isn't it? That's interesting. I mean, difficult doesn't seem impossible. That being said, we don't have a ton of time left, so I guess I'm going to maybe take a look at those next time. Thanks for the free mushrooms, I guess. Sure, I'll deal with these off camera real quick. Alright, there you go. Not too bad. We could easily deal with a few more of those. Well, not too many more, I guess. Before we actually start running out of things. Oh no. Well, forgot about these somehow. Cursed Hounds. Yeah, this might be the first time we encountered this particular configuration with 3 of the big guys, but I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll see. And before the entire party gets cursed. Well, only 1 curse, and it was once again on Veliakan. I don't know what the odds are for that, but that seems to happen pretty regularly. Anyway, yeah, not a big deal. Thankfully, Cursed Hounds once again fended off until the next time. Well, at this point, we need to rest. Can't be helped. Ooh, got 1 big demon. I want to say we fought one of these before. That was a little while ago, so we should be okay. Grab this mushroom real quick. Well, I guess I'll end the episode here randomly at this fork in the road. I guess this must be the way that goes into Villach, maybe? I don't know, actually. We'll keep exploring a little bit more before deciding which ruin to enter first, I suppose, and yeah, there are still plenty of options here. And we don't really know where we even have to go next. So, yeah, we'll see. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.